Hockey.ca brings you coast to coast. Here with all your hockey news, here is Alex Ferko, Casey Freeman, Braden Renshaw, Merrick Robinson, and Phil Tremblay.
Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today?
I'm pretty good, Alex. I'm a little sleepy, but I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
We're doing good.
When am I not sleepy, though?
True.
I mean, I started watching Deal or No Deal Island last night.
It's so funny that you mentioned that because, my sister has a Stack TV, so I can watch, live TV on Amazon. And I saw that yesterday, and I'm like, what could this possibly
so
be?
Good. It is so good. It's like Deal or No Deal meets Survivor.
What?
They do, challenges to decide how much money is, in the
Who hosts
cases.
it? Is it someone famous?
Some guy named Joe.
I always just, judge it.
No, not Joe Rogan. Giuseppe
Giuseppe
Kirkowski.
I always
Giuseppe
just,
Kirkowski?
I judge a show based off who hosts it. Jesse Palmer hosts all the baking championships on the Food Network, so they're top tier TV.
Joe Manganiello.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
He does a good job, actually. It's
pretty
really
handsome,
cool.
so.
I really like it. I also love Deal or No Deal just in general.
Mm-hmm.
So
I love that game
where,
at the arcades that you can play.
Yeah,
that was
I
a good
always
one.
win that. But it's cool. They do challenges in the first half of the episode to decide what the biggest cases are for when someone plays Deal or No Deal, and the bottom two are put up for elimination. The guy who won the challenge picks which two play Deal or No Deal. If they make a good deal, they stay in the game and they pick someone else to go home. If they make a bad deal, they go home. It's intense, man. It's awesome.
Anyway, welcome to a hockey show.
Welcome to the hockey show.
So as always, I'm your host, Alex Ferko with Casey Freeman.
Good morning.
Merrick Robinson.
Morning.
Phil Tremblay.
I forgot we hadn't done that yet.
Braden Renshaw.
Hi, Phil. Good job.
Sorry. I just really like the show.
You just managed to go on for 2 minutes about.
Yeah,
Deal
we're
or
2
No
minutes
Deal
deep
Island.
into
It's a
Deal or
good
No Deal
show.
It's
a good show.
On this week of Coast to Coast, we're going to get into Flames, Hitmen, and also Hurricanes now.
Woo!
As well as a variety of other things that are not coming to mind. Nick Leddy, TJ Oshie getting their 1,000th game celebrations. The Yarmir Yager bobbleheads have been found.
That's good.
It's basically a lot of kind of smaller stories today. Nothing really major in the past week. Before we do get too deep, from last week, I did want to mention that we forgot to mention Mike Modano's statue.
No, we definitely did mention him.
Well, I mentioned it in the intro, and then I didn't mention it after
Yeah, we
that.
never actually
Yeah.
talked about it, I don't think.
Because I just said I had a trivia question about him, and then we kind of moved on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So shout out to the man whose bobblehead costs $14.99 in team stores. The joke is that he didn't get to game 1,500, so $14.99, whatever.
Funny. Because did he play 1,499 games?
Yeah, because Mike Babcock just scratched him
Oh
until the
my
end of his
God!
career.
Don't even get me started on him. Don't even, he's done that multiple times to many different
Apparently
players.
he was. My girlfriend works at a golf course, kind of which serves food and stuff. Even
a lot
on
of
the
them
sea.
do.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm tired.
Has a restaurant
Apparently he was there.
Mike Babcock?
Yeah.
Oh,
here in Calgary.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, really?
Golfing
I think
already?
it was for a wedding or something. It was for a function, is what my girlfriend said.
I would punch him in the face.
Maybe he's buddies with
I'd
Cody
be like,
Hurdy or
"How
something.
dare you do this to Mitch Marner?" And I'd punch him in the face.
Alex,
kidding,
before we get
opposite
started on Flames as well, I would like to formally apologize
2,
the viewers, the fans,
4.
my co-hosts, because during trivia last week, I did make a mistake, and I said Braden Yeager played for Medicine Hat. I was incorrect on that. I don't know how I wrote the wrong team down when I was doing my notes. He plays for Moose Jaw. I gave Braden a team. I gave Braden a point for the Braden question.
I feel like
I took it away.
I feel like I should have kept the point because that's an error on the host.
No, I think.
Well, if you get a Jeopardy
so how
question,
do you feel that an error gets
But
rid
that
of a
wasn't
point?
on the host. That was don't get
was-
started.
have you-
We're
have you
not
ever
getting
seen-
started on this right now.
have
the
you ever seen Jeopardy where someone says the wrong answer and then Ken Jennings goes yes, no?
Yeah, but
That's what happened.
It
just took a little bit more time.
8 hours to realize.
I would not have even realized
In
it.
grade 5, we used to
Yeah.
mark each other's spelling tests, and my teacher would make it if you made a mistake marking, you lose marks off your own test.
Wow.
So I
That
think
still feels
I
like-
think
That
that you
sounds like-
yeah, I think Braden should keep the point.
No.
It's 1 point.
Well, we can
It's
do
1
let's
point.
do-
It
Does
doesn't
Braden
make
have
a
a
difference.
cumulative like
Video-
3
There's
points now?
five. There's 5 people in this group. We can just do a vote.
The video is already up. I'm not going to edit it again.
Well,
so
we
I'm
don't
not getting
edit the
point.
video, but I want the point in the
Well,
standings.
let's do a vote then. Alex, should he keep the point or no?
No.
Casey.
Yes.
So it's 1-1. No.
No.
Oh.
Phil shouldn't. Phil
you don't
shouldn't
get a
vote
say.
on that though.
But then
Well, then we can't do
Yeah.
a
But
vote
then
because
Then
it's
he
going
asked
to be
Terry.
you.
I will ask Terry.
Yeah, bring Terry in
Wait, then
here.
the 3 of us get a say.
Yeah.
Because I can't put on the quiz match, and I can't
you
put
can't
on
put
the
on-
Well,
guy
then
who-
it's
who's-
still
who's-
2-1.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
still
2-1.
2-1
You know
again.
what?
So we're not
Terry
getting
is the
point.
deal breaker here.
Why
Terry's
is
going to
Terry the
decide.
deal
Why are we bringing Terry into this?
Because then it's 4 people.
Let's ask
Yeah.
Braden Yeager himself.
Ask it in our
Sure.
group
You know what?
chat.
Yeah, reach out to him.
Can we do that?
No. All right.
I'll reach out to
Do
him.
we have that power to reach
I'll slide
out
into
to
No,
his
we're not
DMs.
that
We
strong
are
yet.
6 minutes deep into the show, and we have yet to actually talk about hockey. So first,
Hey,
we're
Braden
gonna,
Yeager plays hockey.
but like actually talk about a hockey
We,
topic.
we haven't talked about it.
Can I say something about Mike Modano quickly?
Sure.
Though? Sorry. So Matt Duchene always wore number 9 in Colorado. Then when he started to get traded, he was just wearing 95 because 9 isn't available in a lot of places.
I think it's the
And-
most retired number across the league.
Yeah, probably.
That
'cause
is
then-
not what I thought you said.
That is. I didn't.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, retired. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
It took me a second there.
Braden and I
That
immediately.
was very, Alex, that was very close.
That was almost
And
almost
then
donuts.
when
Thin
Matt,
lines there, Alex.
tell me
thin
why
lines.
when Matt Duchene went to Dallas, I was like, oh, is he gonna wear number 9? And I was just like so done with it for like at least
Wow.
a day. I was like, he's gonna wear
He's
number
gonna wear
9
number
again.
9.
Then I
He's
like Googled number 9 for the Dallas Stars, and I'm like, he
Oh,
will
right.
not wear number
Oh
9.
yeah. Oh yeah, Mike. Oh right.
Anyway, Calgary Flames
actually-
0-2 since our last show.
Not.
guess what?
Hang on.
You were the one just complaining
I
about
know.
not talking
no,
about hockey.
No, I'm going to talk about hockey.
Okay.
But first, we're going to talk about the passing of Chris Simon in the past week.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's-
I thought that happened before our last show.
No,
think
it
it
happened.
happened the day of.
It happened the day after, or shortly after.
Okay. Yeah, 6 days
so
ago.
we should probably get to that first. His wife saying that he was dealing with CTE, definitely towards the end. Sadly, passing away by suicide. Former Calgary Flame, former let me pull up his hockey DB page. Yeah, former Nordique, Avalanche, Capital, Blackhawk, Ranger, Islander, and Wild. He was also with the Flames for the 03-04 Cup run. Yeah, it. By all accounts, he was this enforcer on the ice, but he was a gentle giant off the ice. He looked horrifying, but apparently to everyone that knew him, he was the nicest guy, period. So it's definitely sad to see him go, especially in that fashion, especially only being 52 years old.
Yeah, absolutely
yeah,
brutal.
Thoughts and prayers go out to the Simon family and anyone that knew him. I just wanted to get that out of the way just so we can kind of get on to like kind of lighter and happier things. But I definitely knew that we had to mention Chris Simon. Played for a bunch of teams, amassed 782 NHL games and 1,824 penalty minutes. He knew his job.
And he did it well.
Yep, it's just a shame that it had such a cost on his long-term health. Luckily, since then, the NHL has kind of made strides to kind of lessen the effects of CTE. It's still a high-contact sport, so you can't really completely mitigate it. But yeah, it's just a shame about Chris Simon, and he'll be missed by. I know everyone connected to the Calgary Flames alumni, and especially by the Capitals. He played for the Capitals for years.
Yeah, they had a moment for him.
Yeah, they had no.
The Flames did too.
Yeah, Flames did as well.
I think that was the Vancouver. No, the Vancouver. No, it would have been the home game. The
Yeah, that
Buffalo
would have
game.
been. Yeah, that would have been the Buffalo game. Yeah.
It's.
I mean, anyone else have anything to
so
say? It's
brutal. I don't have much to say specifically about Simon there, but we've known about CTE for a long time.
yeah.
Like, it's not going anywhere. Obviously, we kind of see it a little bit less in hockey players than we do in, say, NFL players. But it's not going anywhere. It's something that we absolutely need to be taking into account. I say we, like us five, can do anything about
Yeah.
it, but like
This show has magical powers.
It's true, we tend to, and I really hope we can use them here because obviously you look at the statements from his family about how they witnessed firsthand that he struggled with CTE. There's got to be something we can, again, not we, but
Advocate for it almost.
something that someone can do.
Well, and people always make jokes too. You look at like Antonio Brown, his entire situation, right? You got to kind of
NFL changing sports, but sure.
yeah, fair.
Well, yeah, but I kind of.
But like you get people
I know,
like
yeah.
the CTE is like sometimes mocked upon, so it's a lot harder for athletes to come out and be like, I have CTE and this kind of problem, but it's very hard to get help for it.
And you kind of connected to the mental health of athletes and professional and amateur athletes and how it's not taken super seriously all the time. But I hate to say it, I really hope we don't see more of it, but we're going to.
Yeah.
And that's just the reality. And I hope someone can figure out how to stop it.
In everything I've seen about Simon's passing, not a lot of people have mentioned what I'm gonna mention here. A lot is not being said about being in his family's shoes and kind of watching that person that you've, if you're his wife, fell in love with, if you're his kids, grew up with. Not a lot is being said about watching that person just kind of
Deteriorate.
wither away a bit. That must be unimaginably tough.
And you can't pinpoint it. You can't be like, this is when it started. 'cause
Yeah, it's just a slow, gradual thing.
The first concussion, it starts everything.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch the Will Smith movie, Concussion?
No.
It was so well done. And when it first came out, because I want to say it came out like 10 years ago.
That's not the one with like the, not to get like on the movie track here, but that's not like the one with like the world's ending and stuff, is it? Or am I thinking
It's
that-
about, like,
it's about him studying concussions
in the NFL. I think.
in the NFL. It came out in 2015. So
2015,
and maybe that's just me watching that when I was 15, but for some reason that's like where I can pinpoint people first like kind of starting to take CTE seriously.
Because I feel like
that was 10 years ago.
Isn't that what started them wearing those like extra protective like things on their heads? I don't
think
know
so.
what they're called or anything, but I think it was from. I feel like it was from that movie. But
Yeah. So I don't know. We've known about it 10 years. Like, there's got to be something someone can do. The amount of money in these organizations. Come on. Really? We couldn't get this guy mental health help. We couldn't get this guy help.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna mention. Is I imagine Landon Brown is still working on that NHLPA player assistance program thing that he has gotten back to me on. So he has heard it, and I know he is working on it.
Our infield reporter.
Yeah.
Our C2C correspondent Landon
C2C
Brown.
I love that.
He's played 700 games, which is more than enough to get yourself into the NHLPA unions, which means
Almost 800.
Which means almost 800 games. So he should be able to get in at least some help through the NHL. So I'm kind of surprised either that he didn't or couldn't. I'm just surprised that he couldn't get the help that he needed. But I mean, this is where it gets kind of tough with kind of mentioning suicide and like not getting the help that he could, or he wasn't able to get the help that he should have. Is that sometimes the help is there, but the person that's in that situation doesn't see it.
Yeah. But
like just talking from purely a suicidal perspective, not a CTE perspective.
No, I know. Mental health in athletes is something I've been I don't want to say a very big part of because
Like an advocate.
I haven't
Strong
done much
proponent
about
for
it, but a strong proponent for it. I tried to start my own like kind of awareness thing when I was still ski racing. It didn't really work out, but it's not seeing that you need help rather than not seeing that there is help, I think is the biggest thing. And especially if you take into account the CTE, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
we don't
brutal.
know exactly what Chris went through. We can only it's impolite and it's inappropriate to speculate, but just based on, I imagine, our shared experiences of either living through kind of like that suicidal thoughts or knowing someone who has, we can only kind of speculate based on our personal experience. We can't really talk to Chris's experience, but I did want to mention just Chris off the top.
Yeah.
Just because that seemed like the best place to start.
Just
anyone else?
Just a quick reminder to all the viewers, if you are struggling
Please
or
reach
anything, I'd rather have you cry on my shoulder than be at your funeral.
Yeah.
Please reach out. Doesn't have to be to one of us. Doesn't have to be. Just do it. If you're an athlete struggling with mental health, there is help out there for you. You're still human.
Someone will listen.
Yep. Let's move on.
Yeah. Hard right turn, but we did have to mention that off the top there.
Gonna boost the morale in here
and-
now. Everybody's kind of flat now.
Which
Should we almost play our music break now?
do you want to play the music break now and then just churn through the last hour?
Yeah. I hate to do that, Alex. Let's do that.
No worries.
Everybody just feels flat now.
Yeah,
let's do that.
We'll get into an early music break here, and then we'll talk about the rest of the show on the back, I guess, 7/8 of the show. And out of that really early music break, we can get on to the rest of the show.
The Predators, who won a 17-game point streak.
you did that in the mid-sentence of Merrick. I was like, I don't know if I should turn my mic on here or not.
No worries.
We're all on now.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
All right, let's pump it up.
Let's pump it up a little bit.
Let's get
Calgary
into,
Flames.
Kind of like how
Yeah.
everyone pumped the Calgary Flames in the last week.
So
Do you have the predictions, Alex?
I do have the predictions.
I accepted it's over.
Merrick and I get.
I'm like sympathetic to you. I'm like, it's finally over. They did what you wanted them to do.
They finally did what they wanted.
It's
wanted them
been
to do.
10 weeks, but finally it's happened.
Yeah.
Merrick and I get points. We both said 0-2. Everyone else said 1-1.
In reality, it probably should have been 1-1.
Calgary's loss streak extends to 3 games after losing to Vancouver in Vancouver and then losing to Buffalo at home.
Yeah. That Buffalo game, although, okay, so it's a 4-1 loss, but I don't think the score is very fair
I think there was
to
2
the
empty
Flames.
netters, wasn't there?
Yeah, there were 2 empty netters at the end. The Flames played quite good that game, I thought. I thought they played a very good game. It was really, really close until those
Wolf
2.
actually looked really good.
Wolf looked fantastic.
Okay, wait, sorry, I've been wanting to say this about Wolf for like weeks whenever we talk about him. Last year when I went to a Wranglers game, there was a little boy beside me, and he just kept being like, Wolfie! And I'm like, is he like yelling at Harvey the Hound or whatever his name was, because that was their mascot?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is happening? But then his mom was like, no, he loves like the goalie,
Justin
Wolf.
Wolf,
And I was
yeah.
like, oh. But yeah, he'd just be like, Wolfie! And like clapping for him. It was so cute.
Yeah. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen allowing 1 goal.
Is that a name?
Okay,
That is
you know
the
what?
goalie name of
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
I want you guys to get out a piece of paper and a pen in a couple minutes here.
It's gonna be a Word
I
document.
do not have
Okay. Yeah.
I can
Word
disappear
document, piece
for
of
a
paper, and
minute and grab a
pen.
piece of paper.
it. For what?
I want you guys to try and
Everyone.
spell Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
Oh, I actually just saw it, but that won't
And then,
help me, I don't think.
To start the game, it was Calgary native Peyton Krebs that started the scoring on that.
I'm not a fan
Yep,
of paying
Krebs.
His,
Krebs got the first goal.
His little brother used to play for the Hitmen.
Sounds like a SpongeBob character or something.
He does, actually.
Jonathan Huberdeau getting the power play goal in the second period, assisted by Sharon Govich and
He did
Miramanov.
something?
JJ Paterka scoring the game-winning goal. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen with 1 goal against
Ukko-Pekka
on the day
Luukkonen.
with a 97 save percentage.
Thank you.
Justin Wolf with 2 goals against and a 926 save percentage. It was a goalie showdown the entire game.
Wolf made some unbelievable saves.
Unbelievable
Jonathan Huberdeau, we are
saves.
paying Jonathan Huberdeau $1 million per goal right now.
Great deal.
It's a terrible deal.
I mean, you can't say that because he's getting paid 10.5, not 10. But
so more than that.
yeah, a shade over.
10.05
Yes.
per goal.
Yeah.
Or $1.05 million
Yeah, 1.0. Yeah.
per goal. No
Yeah.
deal. It's a bad deal. It gets you kicked off of Deal or No Deal Island. Okay, I'm going to try and spell this.
Here's the banker. Here's what he's got for you.
The 25-year-old out of Espoo, Finland. How do you spell Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen? I can admit that mentally I spelled this wrong.
I don't want to verify it's me.
Can you say it again?
Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
Ukko?
Ukko.
Ukko is either going to be like
that-
4 letters or it's going to be like 10.
Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
Google has asked me to sign in about 3 times here.
Okay.
Just to write a name down.
I literally saw the name and then
I'm going to do it on my phone.
Sure.
it went way out.
Notes.
You also got an assist, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
Well, yeah, they scored 2 empty netters. I'd
Did you
hope
say
they
Ukko
did.
or Uka?
Ukko. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
There's a lot of K's. I know that.
A lot of K's.
All right.
Perfect.
A lot of K's and a lot of U's.
I'm going based off of the way they spell Kimi Räikkönen here and then just going from there.
It's gonna be very interesting.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
I feel like you should just tell us how
Okay.
it's
Oh
spelled.
yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. So yeah, as opposed to everyone going first, I'll just tell you guys how it's spelled. So it's UKKO
I was close.
And I'm off.
I had an O at the beginning.
I had
hyphen.
I thought.
I just had an A at the end, so.
Yeah,
I-
same.
I had 4 letters. I had EUKO.
Okay. So it's UKKO hyphen PEKKA
I got that one. Right.
Ukko-Pekka,
Yeah.
and then last name Luukkonen LUUKKONEN.
I thought Pekka Luukkonen was his last name.
Nope.
I didn't know his first name was Ukko-Pekka.
Ukko-Pekka.
That's me with Danica Patrick. I literally thought it was like
Danica Patrick.
Patrick like my whole life.
I thought it was same with me and Lou Ferrigno. I thought it was Lou Ferrigno.
It's just like the way that people like
Say
don't
it.
rest between the names.
And I thought Alex's name was Al.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his last name's
Exfurco.
Exfurco.
Exfurco, yeah.
Y'all are weird.
Looking ahead for the Flames schedule, because really there's nothing else to mention from the Canucks game at all.
All the
Yeah,
Calgary
Wolf.
teams are down the
aside
toilet.
from, do you guys see who scored I believe it was the 4th goal? Yeah. Do you guys see who scored the 4th goal for the Canucks against the Flames?
Lindholm.
Yeah,
Home.
the empty net. Didn't he? Was
Yeah,
it
you got the
empty
empty
netter?
net goal.
That was funny.
And
He also
then
wasn't playing last night though.
Then
was
Joel
not.
Hanley with his
No, he's
first
hurt.
goal.
Yep.
Lindholm's hurt.
3rd of his career.
Okay, yeah.
the
Sorry, I
Flames-
was just saying because like that was Saturday
Yeah.
night, and then
Good
last night
looking
he
guy.
didn't play.
The Flames are 1-2 against Vancouver on the season, with their last game against Vancouver coming up on the 16th, where they go back to Vancouver again.
They
I wish
play-
Vancouver came here one more time.
They play 3
It's
times.
They already
Annoying.
played here
I
twice.
know. I hate the NHL schedule. It just
Well-
makes me mad.
Well, they split it down the middle,
We
2
should,
and 2.
We should make the new NHL schedule.
just like
I
why?
agree.
Like
All
Dallas
the
came here
games.
twice.
What guys?
We
Why
will-
are the
we will
Flames
s-
playing the
we will
Sharks
sk-
82 times
we
this
will,
year?
we will schedule the Winter Classic in Honolulu.
You know
Yeah.
what horrifies me about the Sharks and Flames playing 82 times? It's not
As us
unrealistic.
going 0 and
It's not
82.
unrealistic that the Flames go like 2 and 80.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do the Flames play the Sharks again before the end of the year?
Yes, they do. They play them
Very-
twice.
The very and the-
Twice. See, that's what
very
I don't
last game.
understand.
There you
They
go.
They are
See?
they're
Yeah,
in
they
San
on the
Jose
9th
on the,
and the 18th.
Flames are done playing Dallas for the season at the end of November, and then I don't know. It's just crazy like
And
to
then
me.
they
And then
don't
they
play
still have to
s-
play San Jose twice in like
They
the
played
last
them,
3
I
weeks.
think they played them 3 times since I've been on the show.
Yeah,
So
like
it's
Yeah.
been,
it's just silly, but it's also a
Usually-
pattern.
Usually
but
you play in division teams 4 times and then everyone else twice.
yeah. That's,
Sometimes you can play like the same team, a different team, or
how
a
many
team.
games is in an NHL
82.
season?
82.
80. So
Sometimes
okay.
you can end up playing like 3 games. Like let's say Flames were playing, they could play like a team that out of division or out of conference 3 times when normally that would only be twice.
I think it's supposed to be every team out of conference is
Two.
Is twice.
Yeah, because you'll have one
Your
home.
division
one away.
is 4, and then I think you get a couple teams 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of just throw them around.
it's just weird because like Dallas hasn't played twice in Vancouver, I think, since like 2021
If
to 2022 season, and they're playing twice again. I don't know. It's just weird how it works.
if I
out.
remember correctly, it is 2 out of conference, it is 3 out of division, and then it's 3 or 4 alternating years in division.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Which is why Calgary played Edmonton 3 times last year, and they played Edmonton 4 times this year.
To me, it felt like they played them 7 times
Yeah.
this year. I just felt like every other week I was seeing Calgary versus Edmonton.
That's a good point, to be fair.
You hallucinating?
Yeah.
I don't know. I am very sleep deprived.
Yeah,
I
fair
could
enough.
be.
I'm very sick.
I might be
Braden's, Braden's
I
watching a Hawks and Oilers game. Like, why is Calgary facing Edmonton?
Like a
again?
game
That makes no sense to me.
a game from like 10
I'm
years
wa-
ago.
Why does
watching
McDavid look so
I'm
weird?
watching the 2021 Canadian division between the.
Oh yeah, you're back to
Why-
you're
why
back
does-
to North
the
Division.
Canadians and Maple Leafs, and I'm just like watching Game 7. Like, look at this, we're so good.
Why does McDavid have a bubble on?
Why is
the
McDavid
wrong number?
Why is McDavid?
Where's
so-
Bedard? I'm also-
Wait, sorry, I wanted to say something about
Where
Connor
did
McDavid
Stuart
quickly.
Skinner go?
His
Go for it.
fiance is currently just having her bachelorette in France, so they just take a
Imagine
private jet
having a
to like
bachelorette
France.
in France.
We pay
I was
these
like,
people
for
too
sure,
much money.
cool.
We pay these people too much money.
Look,
Sorry, I just wanted to
our
mention
league-
that.
And the NHL's the league that pays the least.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you see
insane.
what baseball players are
Oh.
getting nowadays?
Oh my
It's
Yeah.
like,
god.
And that's not
It's like,
including
where
the
is that
illegal
mon-
gambling
Yeah,
that they
where's
do on
the-
top of it.
where is that money
I was
coming
about to say,
from?
did you see what some baseball interpreters are getting?
You know, I looked up. I looked up. You know how much money that interpreter was making just being an interpreter?
A morally reprehensible amount of money, I imagine.
$500K a year, just to.
That's nothing compared
just
to
to-
what
Shohei
Ohtani's
Ohtani
making.
got
Well,
$700
dude,
million.
But like, here, compare it like this:
You're a
you've
translator.
played baseball your entire life, and now you're in the best leagues, and now you're one of the best players. You communicate. You speak one language to one person. You speak English to the rest of the reporters. That's your entire job.
Yeah.
You get $500K.
You get
for that.
500. You get 500K
My
to be
friend
Google
has an
Translate.
interpreter in Europe for him.
Yeah, but like, is he paying him $500K?
I
No,
think
Exactly.
The guy's just
more
provided
sports
by
should
the
have
team.
interpreters for their athletes. I feel. I don't
agree,
know why. I
absolutely.
feel like it's just baseball that I've seen that. I
But
don't
also,
know.
Ohtani literally speaks zero English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad
And
always
he
gets.
is the biggest name in the game.
My dad was always like, Vladdy will like be. You'll see Vladdy speaking to his teammates and like he's speaking in the dugout. But then in an interview, he's like, "No, I need my."
See, this
Yeah,
would
Vladdy
be
has an interpreter. doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
this would be if like Connor McDavid didn't speak a lick of English.
Yeah.
Or Cale McCarr didn't speak a lick
But
of
it's just
English.
like I look at Evgeny Malkin, who's been in Pittsburgh forever. I'm like, why doesn't he
I
have?
love
Yeah.
No, because
Don't forget
Hey.
his Dallas years.
I deserve
well,
that.
because he speaks very broken English.
Yeah,
Malkin
it's
is-
just so
yeah.
funny.
But he's very like a lot of most Russians are very, like Ovechkin in his early years was a little hard to understand.
yeah.
On that note, just quickly, I do believe that Shohei Ohtani had nothing to do with the gambling. He's not that stupid.
There's no
Yeah, I
way.
wouldn't
Yeah.
think so.
You think he would give up $700 million just to have
Yeah,
a little bit of a buzz? Like, are you
absolutely
kidding me?
not.
The irony
Gambling's fun,
You
but
see,
if I was
had
making
that money,
$700 million,
But-
you wanna know what I'm doing?
if you enjoy gambling,
$700
please
million
gamble
parlay.
responsibly.
I'm gonna gamble the way I'm allowed to do.
Just gamble responsibly for everyone here and
Let-
our
yeah,
viewers.
Nah.
it's
If it's
like,
affecting
You
your
do
everyday
whatever you
life,
like.
you see so
I'm
much
kidding.
suspension in the NFL where it's like you can't bet from the facility. It's like even if you're like sitting in your car outside and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, my friend plays for the Detroit Pistons. We're gonna throw $1 on him to score 20 points. The NFL will come through the letterbox to
So
suspend you.
especially with sports betting, like if a football player can bet on basketball, hockey, and all these, they just cannot bet on football.
why do they need
Which
to
is
bet?
fair.
Why do they need more money?
I mean, it's fun.
It's fun.
Did you see what's happening
Yeah,
in the
I
NBA?
feel like at that point it's more just about the rush than it is about
Yeah.
the money.
Which is what gambling should be
then
all
they
the
should-
time.
Then they should just make a.
We can't- I
They
don't
should
think
make
we need
a
to be
gambling
promoting
site for
gambling on
athletes
We're not
that's just
promoting it.
about
That-
like
that-
no money. Like I don't know. It's about something else. Like
well,
I don't
like,
know. Don't
like
have
casino
like, real
games
money
are
in it.
perfectly legal
I mean,
for athletes.
people who go and put like the crazy bets, like the UFC does this all the time. Like during a main card, they'll put up like whatever the biggest bet was.
Mm-hmm.
Like people who are betting like $2 million on a fighter, they don't care.
Yeah.
It's
They're
like
doing it for
every,
fun.
I saw
every
someone
year I
put-
see this mattress Mac guy. He just pulls
Yes.
out like another $2
Yeah.
million. He's like,
That
here's
is-
another $2 million. I'm like,
No, but
where'd it
he-
come from?
so
that
his-
is genius though.
His situation, yeah, he gives out apparently when because he's a Houston guy, Houston
Yeah.
Astros when they won the World Series, he put a bet on them, and then when he won a ridiculous amount of money, he gave a lot of his mattresses for free.
yeah.
So that was part of it.
But
yeah.
it's like I don't get where the money. He's like another year, another $2 million.
He's a millionaire. He owns
another
that
year,
mattress
here's
store.
$3 million.
Yeah,
It's like
that mattress
Well,
store is very big in the States, though.
If his bet loses, the advertising that he gets from
Yeah.
that pays for it.
It covers.
And then if he wins the bet, then
didn't
he
know you
does
could
like
buy
a
a
So,
mattress for like $1
buyout.
million.
just going back
Yeah.
to the players in gambling, there's a Toronto Raptors player. I don't remember his name, but he's being investigated right now.
Jonte Porter.
For betting. So there's betting the over that he'll do good or the under,
It's-
and he's allegedly put prop bets on himself for
It was
the
through
under,
his friends.
Ooh.
Yeah,
and
just not.
and now he's And now people are like, oh, it's really weird that he didn't go block the shot or he faked an eye injury.
See, if you're doing, you should be allowed to bet the over on yourself.
I have always
because that's
said
just
that.
believing in yourself.
'Cause let's say you're betting the over on you're getting a goal for hockey. What if that means you're gonna be looking to score a lot harder than playing for the team.
But
Should you
that
not
helps
just be looking
yeah.
to score all the time?
Like,
That depends on your role.
Yeah,
True.
fair enough.
I feel
Have you
like
ever seen
it's
the
like,
longest
I feel
yard?
like
you
it's
wouldn't
fine
see,
if you
wouldn't see
played.
Mike Matheson throwing money on
Yeah.
the over for him to score.
Yeah, there's no way that Huberdeau is
I
like,
think if-
I'm going to score tonight.
I think if you were like,
I'm a
Huberdeau rolls
pass
up to the
first
well, could
guy.
you
He's
imagine you were like a
"Tonight's the
player on
night."
like the Leafs, for example, and they were like, yeah, well, let's say I'll bet that we win the cup. Then you're just gonna want to win the cup.
Yeah.
When you already want to do that in the beginning.
Yeah.
I did
I get
hear
that.
that
It's
Shane
not a
Pinto
Leafs,
did just get suspended 50 games just for Shohei Ohtani's gambling.
I understand the suspension.
Shane
I
Pinto
get
got
it.
the suspension.
I understand.
Yeah, Ohtani deferred the suspension to Shane Pinto.
Can we wrap up the flame segment, please?
Yes.
We
almost-
have, we have
Yeah,
almost,
if
That was
you
pretty
get
fun.
This was
We're
with the Calgary Flames.
We're almost
we
40
haven't
minutes
done
deep
our,
into this thing.
Anyway, we play Chicago tonight.
I know. I was
we
about to
play
get to this week's schedule.
St. Louis on Thursday, and we play LA on Saturday.
There's
Monday
3
game?
games before the next show.
0-3.
1 and 2.
Sorry, it's Chicago, St. Louis, and LA.
Yeah. Chicago and St. Louis on the road with a day between, and then there's
LA
a day
on.
off between St. Louis and coming home to face LA.
I'm going 0-3.
America's going 0-3.
I'm going 1 and 2. 1 and 1.
I'll say 1 and 2.
Phil's
I'm gonna go 1 and 2.
I think we beat Chicago. We lose to overtime loss to St. Louis, and we lose to the Kings.
Casey and Braden both say 1 and 2, and Alex is going to say. I'll say 1 and 2. I'll join Casey.
I want to see
And
Wolf
Braden.
start all 3 of these games.
No.
Now that we've all
No? Why
No.
not?
Give Markstrom 1.
Okay, give Markstrom 1.
Give Markstrom 1.
Give Marshall the Kings game.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because
Well, that's the
actually no, that's
hardest
not
game.
that's true. Because
That's
Markstrom
the
played
hardest game.
Vancouver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah,
Give
Wolf-
Wolf,
Wolf Markstrom.
tonight and Wolf St. Louis. I don't know. Someone on TikTok said calling Wolf the backup is a major diss. I wasn't trying to diss him. It's just the truth.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
It's a
He
third-
he
it's
is
a third
Look
one.
at the-
when
at-
one of our goalies gets injured, he becomes the backup
What did
goalie.
the post say that they put out when they were like Vladar is out, so
He was
in?
on an emergency basis, but
Yeah.
now he's played
He's
like
just-
5
yeah,
games.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
that's
love
not
it.
emergency. That just means he's the other goalie.
At the start of the year.
Yeah, now.
At the start of the year, Wolf was the backup.
Yeah, like
That's a fact.
I'm not dissing him.
No.
Especially because later in that TikTok, I say how great Wolf is.
Yeah.
So you're wrong,
Maybe,
Mr.
maybe
TikTok
watch
commentator.
maybe watch the whole clip
Commentator
instead
or
of just
commentator?
watching the first
Commentator?
10 seconds.
Cool.
Sometimes it's
Yeah,
so.
our retention's really funny to look at. I like looking at the TikTok stats.
Sometimes I
for me running it.
hate watching a full TikTok. I can't even do it anymore.
For me,
I
it
like will
depends.
literally fast forward it.
For some of them, some of them I fast forward. Anyway, we can hop off the Calgary Flames here. Yeah.
I want to make one last team point here, if I
Sure.
can, Alex. The Avalanche are currently on a 9-game win streak, and I feel like they have a pretty easy schedule for a bit. Do they get close to the Oilers when they win 16?
Avalanche.
I feel like, or at least easy for
I feel like
themselves.
that-
I don't think I've
feel
ever
like-
said this while you guys are doing your research on the Avalanche. I just wanted to say statistically, the Avalanche are the hottest team in the NHL.
No, they're not.
Are we talking like
No, they're
win
not.
record
If
wise?
you-
Or
if
what do
you-
you,
No.
what do you think, Brayden?
If you say the Penguins, I'm accusing you of bias.
If I say the Penguins are
No
the hottest team in the
chance.
NHL.
Yeah.
No
Like, what
chance.
team is the hottest?
Oh,
team?
I think you
I
meant
thought
like
you would have
play-
said the Stars.
I thought you meant like
Well, I
playing
think
wise.
Stars are getting
Physically
up there for
hottest.
sure, but I think of like I also think of
I
the
will take back
Avalanche
my
when they won
statement.
the Cup.
Also, she's saying
Hottest team in the
True.
NHL.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
Nathan McKinnon and Eric Johnson making out on the ice, hottest team in the NHL after they won.
Excuse me?
You need to look it up. I have like the photos saved on my phone. They're just like fully embracing each other, laying down. They're fully just
That's
like
not making
hugging
out.
each other. I know, but
That's
to
not
me it
making
is.
out.
But also,
what do
no,
you-
Nathan. At one point, Nathan is skating around, and Eric kisses him on the cheek. You guys.
Oh my god!
Like literally, hottest team in the NHL.
Oh, that was awesome.
Braden, to your point, they do not have an easy schedule.
How do I make a
But for
title
the
out of that?
Avalanche,
Rangers,
We'll find one.
Predators,
they can win. They can win.
Stars, Jets.
Look who the Oilers beat on
Oilers.
their way to 16. Like,
They beat the Rangers.
yeah. Like I'm saying,
I thought,
I
and
feel like
I feel like,
you could see it.
well, I feel like the Predators have been like a better team than the Avalanche. They're 15-0-2 on a 17-game point streak.
I don't know. I want to see it. We can't let Edmonton have like the best
10,
highlight
11,
of the season.
12.
Best highlight of the season is Pittsburgh's own goal.
13, 14, 15,
No.
16.
For us, that's the highlight.
Wow, that's
Or
tough.
Jari's goal.
Where do they lose it? That's a good question.
The Rangers. They don't beat the Rangers.
They don't beat the Rangers.
No.
If Matt Rempe doesn't go out on the ice, they beat the Rangers.
Dude, if Trouba's back, Rempe's not going to do...
There's the clip.
Oh, Casey just sent us the clip.
Casey sent in the McKinnon clip.
Here, I'll send you the photo too.
Is this like something that if I open, I'm just gonna regret
No,
seeing?
no,
Save
no,
search
it's
off. Yeah,
just
incognito
genuinely-
mode, please.
Incognito.
Oh, she zoomed it in for us.
Isn't that after they won the cup?
Yeah,
They-
that's what I said.
Oh.
After they won
She
the
did
cup.
say that.
Okay.
Okay,
to be
yeah, I
fair,
see it, I
one
see it.
head's to the side, the other's to the other side. Like
No.
they're not like making it.
They're like
See,
rolling over. They're
Picture-
getting into it.
Picture me watching this with my dad, and I'm like rewinding. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
your dad just like, I just want to see the
Casey,
celebration. And you're
Casey,
like,
we've seen this clip 13
Casey.
straight times.
Casey bouncing off the walls. They're making out. They're making out. They're making out. They're making out. They're making out.
She's just analyzing one frame.
Alex, we should put that up
I
on the video.
I should do my whole presentation just on this photo.
You
like,
could.
for
You could.
last
That'd be
time.
funny.
Casey doing the should have been me meme.
The secret
It should
relationship.
have been
Should have
me.
been
meme.
me.
I wish that was me.
The secret relationship between McKinnon and
It's just that whole team,
Oh,
the whole
man.
Colorado Avalanche team. They are the hottest team.
I
in the
think if they
NHL.
lose, it's gonna be to Nashville.
Yeah.
I see. Like I feel like I feel like that they will get close. I don't know if they'll get 16, but I feel like they'll get close.
And what are they at right now?
They're
Nine.
at 9.
Oh,
I
I
don't.
feel like we're
Yeah, they
getting
beat-
really excited.
Wait,
about
how many
that
games
one
do they
there.
have left in the season?
More than 9.
More than 9.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it's
they'll
like,
beat
is it even
Montreal,
possible?
Hey, well,
Rangers
you don't
could
know
be
what Montreal
sticky.
team's walking on.
No,
the ice.
Montreal is weird.
We are.
Are they in Montreal or are they in Colorado?
They're in Colorado.
They're in Colorado, so that means we could see Uri Slavgolski show up and just net 2.
I think they lose to Nashville and then they go.
I have a
on
hot
the
take
road,
about Montreal.
and then they pump
Am I gonna be
Columbus
sad about
like
this hot take,
7-1.
One sec, Mark. Just one thing about playing in Colorado, though, like, of all the home arena advantages,
altitude.
it is
Yeah.
the biggest one.
The altitude.
Yeah.
So it helps that they're at home all week. That's
Yeah, that's
why
what I
I
was
think
just
they'll
thinking.
beat the Rangers. Well, not the only reason why, but I think they beat the Rangers. I think they'll beat
Landon
Nashville.
just said Slavgolski in the chat.
I think they go until the Oilers on Friday the 5th.
I have a hot take for Canadians when they're ready.
And if they don't lose that, then plan the parade.
They're going all the way. Yeah, yeah.
They will not lose the rest of the way.
Merrick, go ahead.
That's Nick Suzuki is the third best player on the Canadians. Caulfield being first and Mike Matheson being
Alex
second.
Newhook.
I think Mike
I'm
Matheson
sorry?
is
Mike
a
Matheson
gem.
is and it's really annoying because he was.
Do you see some like the
we
solo
gave
goals? he pulls?
Pittsburgh gave him to you for Jeff Petrie.
Petri
For free,
dish.
basically.
Yes. Well, I hate Hextall.
What were you doing?
Ron Hextall. He was trying to kill Pittsburgh. Is what he was doing. Secret Flyers informant. But I'm just saying.
I think Caulfield's really talented.
You said Nick Suzuki's the third best?
Mhm.
Yeah, I said
He's
Mike.
got
Ma-
66
He's
points.
got
on the year,
66
dog.
points. He leads the team in points. It's kind of hard to.
yeah, but I don't know. I feel like Mike Matheson has a lot more.
He's got 48 points. I guess he's a defenseman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's got as many goals as Huberdeau.
I love.
Mm.
I guess what? We're not
Yeah.
paying him as much.
That's sad.
We
That
might
is
be,
so
actually.
sad.
He's got more. He's got way more assists than Huberdeau.
Who's got more goals than Huberdeau? This could be fun.
I don't think fun is the right word.
Probably half the Dallas Stars.
That you ever
There's
see
like 10
the,
players with over 10 goals.
You ever,
Yes-
there's
Yessi
like Twitter
Pugliarvi has
pages
8.
like what has more than this, and it's like about professional athletes. We should make one. Who has more goals than Huberdeau?
Jesse Pugliarvi
Colorado
has 8 goals
Avalanche
less.
legend Yakov Trenin has more goals than Huberdeau.
He
That guy's been on like he was on the Avalanche and
he,
then
he
or
was
no,
traded
he was
from the
Predators.
Predators to the Avalanche.
Even if you look at like, I guess just going like full circle back to the like Denver home advantage thing, it's in every sport. If you look at their home records, they have
Oh,
the
yeah.
best home records.
Well, I
in
mean,
the-
it-
like across every league.
It's what helped.
Colorado?
That's
What helped the
crazy.
Nuggets win the
Yeah,
championship
like
too.
could you imagine a team, for example, coming from like New Orleans, basically on sea level, and you have to go straight to
Well, they're
Colorado to play a game?
There's photos like I saw from the like when Denver Nuggets plays that they have
You need oxygen tanks.
yeah they have special they like remember to be careful, don't like they're giving warnings to not exert yourself.
That's what I feel like when I come from BC to Calgary. I'm like, oh, the altitude it gets to me.
Me from the
or
East
when you
Coast.
see Nathan McKinnon and
yeah.
Eric Johnson.
It gets to me. It gets
Vegas
to me.
Golden Knights legend Pavel
Pavel
Dorofeyev
Dorofeyev.
has more goals than Huberdeau.
Why are you still playing this game?
'cause it's
it's
very
Look at the
funny.
Dallas
I
Stars
don't think it
roster.
is.
It's probably half of them. Because I think they have like 12 different players that have over 10 goals this season.
Vladislav Namestnikov
Nemesnikov.
has the same amount.
Looking at the Stars lineup per Casey's request, Jason Robertson, Matt Duchene, Joe Pavelski, Rupe Hintz,
Warren Fogle.
Joe Pavelski. Did you already say that? You
Where
already
has
said
this
that.
episode gone?
I don't
sorry,
know. It's kind of
Hintz-
fun though.
Hintz, Wyatt Johnson, Joe Pavelski, Matt Duchene, Jason Robertson, Tyler Sagan, Mason Marchment, Jamie Benn, Thomas Harley, Evgeny Dudanov, and Craig Smith all have 10 or more.
Craig
I
Smith.
think I know
Johnny
which-
Gaudreau has more goals than Huberdeau.
No way.
He has,
Yeah,
he has 11
Oh.
goals.
You guys, I also just found something out while I was doing research for my Matt Duchene project. Alex Wenberg and Matt Duchene were teammates in Columbus. Isn't that crazy? I didn't even
That's
know
awesome.
that. I didn't even know that. I was like, oh my god, meant to be.
Jay
meant to
Gottinger has a penalty.
be. He does.
Just the one.
He would literally do nothing wrong in his whole entire life, but yeah.
Philadelphia Flyers legend Bobby Brink has the same
Bobby
amount
Brink.
of goals.
Well,
as
I think what we should
Huberdeau.
do
my
is we should make
Richard,
Casey
my
like the
Richard.
decider of punishments, and then we have like the voice of reason next to her as well. So it's like Matt Duchene comes in, it's like slashing somebody across the face. Oh, you're fine. What are you talking about?
I think
You're
it's
fine.
I think
You
it's funny
faker.
how Huberdeau has one more goal than Jeff Carter, who plays fourth line for the Penguins,
Oof.
and is almost pushing 40.
I salute you, Huberdeau.
Is he like 39?
Yeah,
Jeff Carter?
he needs to leave. He
I
needs,
just saw it's Brady Shea's birthday
he
today.
needs
He's
to go
turning
home.
30.
He needs to go home.
As
birthday, Brady
our
Shea.
last
Jeff Carter needs to go home.
As our last Flames piece before we move on to
Oh, we're still on the Flames.
Still
oh
on
my
the
god.
Yeah.
My
We've
dad
gone
texts me. He's
everywhere.
like, "Do you fall asleep during the Flames segment?" I'm like, "Usually, like, unless Blake Coleman's mentioned."
Actually, you know what? I was about to get something involving kind of involving Blake Coleman. Did you guys see the Tilly Backlund shirt video?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So
So cute.
it's I've discussed it with my fiance and like I'm likely not gonna have kids, but there's videos like this. You know,
just keeps that little dream alive.
exactly. Like I'm probably
Aw.
not gonna have kids just because like I don't really want
Yeah,
them.
they're gonna be like, because
But
like,
then-
you know,
You
kids.
have to like live with
No,
them,
but then you
right?
see Backlund and Markstrom
you
talking
have to
Swedish
like
to each
live
other.
with them. What?
That is kind of usually.
Yeah,
what
but
you
like
gotta
some
do.
people are like kids seem cool, and then I'm like, no, you have to like live with them for like at least 18 years.
Yeah.
Do you guys
At least.
do you guys remember the Andrew Mangiapane logo shirt?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Even though
Okay.
I love Mangiapane.
So it brought back those kind of vibes of
Andrew
during-
Mangiapane's shirt.
Yeah, Andrew Mangiapane logo shirt. It was during media day a few years ago, and
Oh,
one of the games was that you have,
Oh, I do
you have to
remember
draw
that.
your own logo.
Yeah.
And Mangiapane attempted to draw the Flames logo, and then it had that.
We should
It
make
looks
a.
pretty good.
We should have a tier
It
list
looked
of the
pretty good.
We should have a tier list of the hardest logos to draw.
Needs to be thicker.
What do you think one of my videos on the off season is going to be?
Oh,
Smart.
I think the Buffalo Sabres would be the hardest
That's-
to draw.
That does look very difficult.
Buffalo Sabres, which one?
Like just
The-
their
the
normal
main
'Cause
one.
I think the Coyotes is up there.
I think
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's up there. Pittsburgh. I
Pittsburgh is just like
Pittsburgh's up
straight
there.
lines
You can-
though.
you-
Pittsburgh's a penguin and a
Merrick, try,
triangle.
I can't
Merrick
draw.
try not to mention Pittsburgh challenge. Impossible level.
What's the easiest? The easiest one would be Montreal. in my
I think
opinion.
Flames would be up there on maybe not actually.
or Boston. Boston's
Dallas
easy.
Stars would be up there on easy, I would
I
think.
think
feel like-
Vegas is probably pretty easy.
You say I feel like Seattle would
Seattle's
be one
probably
of the
pretty
easier
easy.
It's just
ones.
like that cool S.
Yeah.
This episode's really getting away from us.
the high school one.
I see.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said like 5 minutes ago. What is this episode?
Let me. Okay.
Sorry.
One more
What
shut
are
up.
we gonna call this thing?
Wait, in that T-shirt video though, did you see
No
Kuzi?
conductor part 2.
When she like yells, she's like Kuzi, and he's on.
I did see that.
I was crying at that point. That was so cute.
One more shout out for the Calgary Flames before we
Ah.
move off.
It's been holy
Dustin Wolf, did you see his walk-in outfit
No.
for the
No.
Buffalo game?
No.
I only see
Oh,
Blake
man.
Coleman's ever.
Yeah, she stopped
He
swiping.
gave-
Under every post you can find Casey's comment, which is like day
I
number.
look for it now.
Day 63.
Coleman's got some competition, not gonna lie. Dustin Wolf looked so good. He had such a nice hat on.
For the Buffalo
Oh,
game.
Who do you guys think is just the best dressed in the has the best outfits in the NHL?
I might be
Matt
going
Duchene.
with Dustin Wolf right
oh
now.
my God, Kuzi.
Was that Sunday?
Not Kuzi.
I know. Sorry, he's just. So
I
cute.
think it was Sunday. Yeah.
Where am I looking at?
Didn't Kuzmenko score in the Vancouver game?
I looked up Dustin Wolf and Dustin Johnson from the PGA Tour showed up.
That is the wrong guy.
So it wasn't Sunday. At least on Flames Instagram, it wasn't Sunday.
I swear. No.
Saturday's also a no. I don't know.
They
where
showed
we
it a
saw this.
bunch on the broadcast.
Also, tell me
Okay.
why. I know where the Calgary Flames stay in Vancouver now, and I'm gonna go and try and meet Blake Coleman next time they're in Vancouver. When is that? Should I go do that? When are they back in Vancouver?
Yeah,
Sorry, I just got so excited.
I'll find it. Let's see here.
Oh, that's
He
so
was-
funny.
Anyway, he was looking
getting
good.
slowly more and more excited.
Where is this photo film? We need
I don't know. They showed it a bunch on the broadcast.
Yeah, I'm not finding it.
I'm surprised they didn't post
Does he
it.
have Instagram? Was he tagged maybe?
They are back in Vancouver on the 16th.
Of April?
Yeah.
Tell me why that's one night before I am able to come home. Because I have. Do I
I'm-
just leave my marketing exam and just not do it?
It's marketing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
you
gonna-
can defer. You can be
Oh,
like,
no.
I need this deferral. I need it.
I need it.
I'm gonna
need
pull
this
us off
referral.
of Flames and actually get
Yes,
to.
please.
Thank God.
Yes,
Oh my
please.
God.
This wasn't even a flame segment.
It really
This was-
wasn't. I don't know how I'm gonna timestamp this. So
You
last
could just
night,
put like 3 question marks in the corner and like we'll be good.
Yeah, pretty much.
So last night it was the first time that it was possible for an NHL team to clinch a playoff
Position.
Yes. So
They
But
didn't, though.
they didn't.
the Canucks were possible to clinch a position if the Vegas Golden Knights lost. I think, yeah, if the Vegas Golden Knights lost in any fashion, or
And-
Blues
well-
lost in any fashion, one of the two. I know they played each other. And if the Canucks beat the Kings, the Canucks lost to the Kings. So looking forward to tonight, the Rangers have a chance to clinch a playoff berth if they defeat the Flyers in any fashion, or they get 1 point and the Detroit Red Wings lose to the Capitals in any fashion, or if the Red Wings lose to the Capitals in regulation. Yeah, or if the Red Wings lose to Capitals in regulation. That is the Rangers. The Panthers is possible to clinch as well if they defeat the Bruins in any fashion, and the following occurs. The Wings lose to the Capitals in any fashion, the Flyers lose to the Rangers in regulation, the Flyers lose to the Rangers in overtime or shootout, and the Capitals lose to
You
the
might want to call a
Red
little
Wings in
timeout.
regulation. Phil, what happened? I am desperately trying. I can't watch happen.
I am hungry is what happened.
I just hear
My
this.
stomach just rumbled so loudly.
Maya's in the other room and I just listening to this.
I hope the mic didn't pick that
Oh, I
up.
picked
Oh,
it up.
that
I picked it up.
Oh,
I picked it
no.
up.
No.
I was just sitting here, I hear this rumble, and I look at Phil. He just goes,
No.
Alex, I'm sorry. This episode is everywhere.
So
Yeah.
That could be the title.
What?
Phil's hungry.
Phil's hungry.
Phil hungry? I
Oh,
was gonna try and make it about
hockey.
no, like McKinnon and Johnson making out.
Yeah,
we
Yeah.
can do it too.
That's probably where the
We could call
best
it Casey's
opportunity is.
fantasy.
I really hope the mic didn't pick up the.
Oh, it-
grumble.
it
No,
sure
it
did.
100%
It sure
Picked it
did.
up. Brady, your
Oh.
face went so red.
Well, because he looks at me dead in the eye and goes, I'm hungry. And then
Oh.
Oh my God.
We have fun.
Oh my God.
We have fun. Holy cow.
Hi,
Any-
Alex.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna. This is gonna be really shoehorned, but I'm gonna move off of that. I mean, I basically covered everything that
Oh, my
can
eyes are
happen
watering.
tonight as far as playoff contention goes. I'm really trying here.
Can we talk about the Vancouver Canucks? And did you guys see that video of JT Miller's daughter, like in the stands when
Oh, when they were
when
chanting?
they're chanting JT Miller? The daughter's just like looking around, like, what is going on? And his wife posted being like, "Thanks for making her night." She like couldn't believe what was happening. I thought that was pretty
That
cute
is
because like JT Miller is like finally getting the recognition he deserves. I feel because I feel like a lot of people are like Miller, and I'm like, no, he's one of the best Canucks. I feel, but
He
I don't
he
know.
has, I think he's having like a career year this year.
yeah.
I think.
It was just cute. They showed it last night on the broadcast also.
Can I jump ahead to a fun story, kind of?
Okay, yeah, was
Yes.
that not fun enough for you, Alex?
That was fun.
we just provided a wholesome moment here.
10 more games
Let's-
to 800, by the way.
Let's play a guessing game.
Oh no.
Okay.
Who am I?
Alex.
Alex Farco.
Nailed
Nice.
it.
Magic Shade.
You guys nailed it.
Nothing gets
I've-
past us. Us three. No,
Yeah.
Not at all.
I've played 1,540 games in the NHL, specifically with one organization. I have
And it's loyal.
972 points. I also
Who's played that long?
have 2 gold medals.
Alex Ovechkin is now out the window, so he's a Canadian.
He's a Canadian. I have won the Memorial Cup twice.
He's played how?
He
Crosby's
said
played-
he
What
said
team?
1540, I think.
The last
Yeah.
time I
48.
played was
15?
16-17.
Oh, that was the year.
They're okay.
No,
Can we get
Mike
a hint of what
Richards.
years the gold medals were?
2010, 2014.
that was
Again,
kind of.
Matt
Well, but
Duchene.
it's like.
I'm gonna
Again,
take
what?
it. I'm gonna
But
take.
no,
it.
it
Was
said
it
the
on
last time he
2010
played was.
too?
I know.
16.
I think this is wrong, but I'm gonna say Chris Kudins.
I have a son making his NHL debut this coming week.
Shane
Shane
Doan.
Doan.
There we
Oh,
go.
there you go. Yeah, I did see this too.
So Shane Doan's son, Josh Doan,
I think so. Yeah.
He's loaned to that Arizona.
has played for the University of Arizona. Has played for the Tucson Roadrunners in Arizona's organization,
Wow, this guy's career is.
and will soon play for the Arizona Coyotes. Just a congratulations to the Doan family, both to Shane and to his
I
son.
kind of don't like the sound of clapping on the microphones, but
You don't like this?
I'll just let my stomach crumble
What's
into
the
the mic
sound of
again.
one hand clapping?
I just
That was a strange
Sha-
move there.
Shane Doan, former Kamloops Blazer.
Nice.
Also, I didn't know. I just found this out looking at his Elite Prospects page. You know who his second cousin is?
No, I don't know who
No,
Shane
God
Doan's
wouldn't
second
have-
Jerome
cousin.
McGinley.
Montreal Canadiens goaltending legend
Patrick.
Carey Price.
Oh,
The more
Did you
you
guys
know.
know Carey
made the
Price
same
is a
sound I did.
cowboy?
Made the same
Yeah.
sound I did.
Dallas Cowboys?
Oh,
Mike
Yeah.
Richards.
Like-
Mike Richards.
Richard.
Hey, Mike Richards.
Richard.
It's that in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
This
Wow,
show, man. If you're listening for the first time, I'm sorry.
If this is your first time
it's
listening,
typical-
expect
What are you talking about? This
more.
is the most
Oh
fun I've
my
had.
God, this is a
Bad.
great show.
This is
You gotta have
Oh.
one of these every once in a while.
I love it.
Let's shift
Should
to
you-
Phil's Hurricane Corner.
It's still Hitman's corner.
Okay,
Today, this is the last
this is the
one.
last Hitman Corner.
So why is
yeah.
it Hurricanes?
Because they're
So,
out of
so
playoffs.
here's
They
the-
can't do
if you
anything.
can let me do my corner, and then you'll figure it out.
Shut up! Let me do my thing.
Let me do my thing. Calgary Hitman Corner. The season is now over.
Calgary Hitman Corner. Phil's
Wah,
Hitman Corner.
wah.
Phil's Calgary Hitman
Gotta
Corner.
get the title right.
The season is now over, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a heartbreaker of an ending.
It was.
We almost made it happen. Basically, into the final 2 games when we played against Swift Current, once in Swift Current and once here back in Calgary, back to back, which is brutal. We had to win them both, and Prince Albert had to lose both of their games. Saskatoon was playing Prince Albert in both of those games. Saskatoon did their part to help Calgary in. Unfortunately, in the game in Swift Current, we lost 7-6 to Swift Current.
And they almost mounted a comeback. Wasn't they down like 6-3?
It was a huge comeback. They were down 6-3 at one point. Carter Yakimchuk, Carson Wetch made it up. Then there was an empty net goal, which Tyson Galloway had the assist on, of course. And then most people would have canned it after that, been like, "Oh, we just lost an empty net goal with 55 seconds left in the game." Not Carson Wetch.
Gave you
Carson Wetch comes in, gives us hope, and then
It's the hope
unfortunately
that kills you.
just didn't make it. And then at the home game, we beat Swift Current 6-3. So, real bummed about that, because if we'd won both of those, and since PA lost both of those, hit their games, we would have faced off against PA in a 1-game tiebreaker, which would have happened tonight. So,
It's unfortunate.
that is it for the Calgary Hitmen season. Like
you
I
don't want
said,
to change it to Wranglers Corner? Are they making? I'm assuming they're making playoffs.
oh,
but-
probably.
Oh yeah.
They're pretty good. Just a shout out to the 120-year-old on the Hitmen, which is Tyson Greenway, who we acquired earlier in the season from Tri-City. Obviously, that was his final WHL game on a Saturday. He ended up with 17 points on the season. He did a pretty good job with the Calgary Hitmen. He came in to fill a role that was kind of left open when we got rid of some of the other 20-year-olds. So best of luck to Greeny wherever he ends up going from here. Now, like I just said, the Calgary Hitmen traded away all of their 20-year-olds before acquiring Tyson Greenway. 2 of those 20-year-olds were Tyson Galloway, who now plays for Swift Current, and of course our favorite Sean Shigell, who plays for Lethbridge.
Is he still our favorite?
He's still our favorite.
Okay.
First round of the WHL playoffs is Lethbridge versus Swift Current. Tyson Galloway versus Sean Shigell.
Sean Shigell's revenge.
So that's going to be a pretty exciting playoff series. Either way, it's going to end in heartbreak because either Galloway or Shigell will play their final WHL playoff series. And I might be going to that game next week. We'll see. In Lethbridge.
Just briefly switching to the Wranglers, it's looking like they're definitely going to make playoffs.
I'd hope so.
It's such a weird playoff format for the AHL.
Is
So
it? I can't read it.
so-
I just
Dude,
hope
I was
get
looking
people
at
to
that.
tell
Who the
me.
heck are the Hershey Bears, and why are they so good?
Washington.
They're
That's
always
why.
That's probably
fucking
Hershey,
amazing.
Whoa!
Pennsylvania.
And I wish Pittsburgh was as good as their minor league team because they're looking really
No,
good.
The Bears are always stupid good.
Yeah.
So the playoff field will include the top 6 finishers of the Atlantic Division, the top 5 finishers in each of the North and Central divisions, and the top 7 teams of the Pacific Division.
So you're telling me
The
you're telling me a
Wranglers-
Pittsburgh team's making the playoffs?
The Wranglers are sitting 6th in the Pacific
No way.
Division. They're 2 points up on Abbotsford, who have 70 points.
Where's San Diego?
Send out the Gulls are
Stinky.
second last.
Stinky.
Very stinky.
So it's almost definite
Why?
that the Wranglers are making the playoffs a little bit, because the Wranglers are in 6th, and they're 2 points ahead of the Canucks, who are in 7th. The Canucks are 13 points ahead of Henderson, who are in 8th. And since the Pacific Division takes top 7, I imagine Calgary, knock on wood, will close out and make the playoffs. In the AHL, the Hershey Bears and the Milwaukee Admirals and the Coachella Valley Firebirds are all the teams who
Yeah,
have
they just
punched into the
clinched.
playoffs already. So Coachella Valley, you know what? We got a little bit of time here. Coachella Valley named their NHL affiliate,
Seattle Kraken.
Milwaukee Admirals
Nashville Predators.
and Hershey Bears.
Washington Capitals.
3 for 3, Casey
Holy
Freeman.
cow.
I,
Impressive. Most impressive.
that was.
It's just because a lot of people I love are in AHL.
I think
so
I could
just
name
learned
like
it.
there's 2 AHL teams I could name, or 4 that I could tell you they're NHL.
I can do
affiliate.
Wranglers and I can do
There's
Canucks.
Wranglers.
That's it.
There's Edmonton's. I can't remember what they're from.
I bet I could.
Bakersfield.
I know Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, Edmonton is
I bet
Bakersfield.
I could
And
name
I know-
one.
Yeah, I know Calgary, Edmonton's, Pittsburgh's, and Boston's.
I bet I could bat 1,000.
Wow.
Whoa.
Dollars?
Ready? You ready? I will go right now.
Yeah.
He said
Okay.
bat
Wait,
1,000.
Hershey
Oh.
Bears,
Capitals.
Providence Bruins,
Boston.
Willsbury Scranton,
Pittsburgh.
Charlotte Checkers.
I believe that the Charlotte
I'll-
Checkers are
yeah.
Florida.
Let me check.
Skylar
We
Brindamore
are
plays on
checking?
that team. Skylar Brindamore plays on that team.
Verdict?
Charlotte Checkers are the Florida Panthers.
Hartford Wolfpack.
Rangers.
I'm pretty sure he's right there. Hartford is in New York.
A lot of them are in New York.
Lehigh Valley
Phantoms
Phantoms.
is Philly.
Springfield Thunderbirds.
This is where it gets
All right.
tricky.
Let me check first.
Springfield.
'Cause
Okay,
it's
I've
not-
got it here.
It's not the Eagles.
Can you
'cause
show me?
It's not, it's not Colorado because that's Colorado Eagles. Springfield Thunderbirds. I think St. Louis.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
Bridgeport Islanders.
New York Islanders.
Okay. Syracuse Crunch.
Tampa Bay Lightning.
Cleveland Monsters.
Columbus Blue Jackets.
That was it's Cleveland. He
Verdict?
got it. He got it.
Like typing away.
Rochester Americans.
Buffalo Sabres.
The hardest one yet. Toronto Marlies.
Toronto Maple Leafs.
The Laval Rocket.
Montreal Canadiens.
Whoa. Belvedere Senators.
Belleville Senators are the Ottawa Senators AHL affiliate.
Utica Comets.
New Jersey Devils.
Milwaukee
Wow.
Admirals.
Nashville Predators.
Grand Rapids Griffins.
Detroit Red Wings.
Rockford Ice Hogs.
Chicago Blackhawks.
Texas Stars.
Dallas Stars.
Manitoba Moose.
Winnipeg Jets.
Iowa Wild.
Minnesota Wild.
Chicago Wolves.
I believe they don't have an affiliate anymore.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about the Wolves.
a couple.
He's
seasons ago.
100% right now.
They
He's
do not have an
he's
affiliate.
shooting-
Their last
alright.
affiliate was the Hurricanes.
Alrighty, so we got that one right. Coachella Valley Valley Firebirds,
Seattle Kraken.
Tuscan Roadrunners,
Arizona Coyotes.
Colorado Eagles,
Colorado Avalanche.
Ontario Reign,
LA Kings.
Bakersfield Condors,
Edmonton Oilers.
Calgary Wranglers,
Calgary Flames.
Abbotsford Canucks.
Vancouver Canucks.
Okay, those were free. Henderson.
San Diego
I got three more. I
Gulls.
got three more. Henderson Silver Knights,
Vegas Golden Knights.
San Diego Gulls,
Anaheim Ducks.
San Jose Barracuda.
San Jose Sharks.
Okay, what? I don't think I need the standing ovation.
That was pretty impressive.
Thanks, guys.
But he also set you guys up. He obviously studied. He's like, yeah, let me go.
I could name you more than 5.
I didn't
100%
study
no.
at all.
I guarantee
also
I can
woke
tell
up-
you where Laval was from.
Also woke
like
up
the
at
only
5 this morning.
like without if you gave me only logos, I can name the 4 that I said before. But like Manitoba Moose, that's obvious. The Toronto Marlies,
But it's
obvious.
also it's so confusing because like Manitoba used to be Vancouver's at one point. Chicago also used to be Vancouver's at one point.
Utica used to be
Abbotsford.
Vancouver.
If I wasn't thinking
if
for
Providence
Ontario,
Bruins
I
wasn't a
would've
thing,
said
I think they were.
Senators.
Yeah,
I think
like,
Boston
Ontario
would be
Senators.
Hershey.
One, yeah, it's so confusing and like
But-
they've changed a lot. Like yeah, the Abbotsford.
Landon gives his praise.
Thanks, Landon.
Yeah, no, I could not name half.
No.
What are we even gonna call this show?
Help.
I don't know.
Nathan McKinnon,
don't
Eric
know.
Johnson, kiss? Question mark.
Yes, clickbait. We need clickbait. Yes.
No, Kiss, and then in brackets, Casey Casey Dreams.
Kiss?
It's one of Casey's many screensavers.
I don't know how to make it. So I can add the question mark to kiss, but I can't make it
I'm
like
gonna need
kiss.
I'm gonna need a TikTok of this segment.
You
Oh,
put
yeah.
the S like capital S and then like lowercase s,
This
capital S.
is
like,
gonna be
kiss?
that. I need that segment to be a TikTok. where you
There's
just-
gonna be so many just random TikToks.
Well, I want that one
It's-
specifically. That was
This one's
sick.
gonna be chaos, but it's gonna work out.
Such
Anyway,
a weird shit from.
You know
Phil
how
Shipman
we made like a
corners.
trivia chaos
yeah.
compilation? We need a chaos compilation of this show.
I didn't even say I was done.
No, yeah, keep, I'm sorry.
Hurricanes Corner is over.
Yeah, just do you want to keep going with your Hitman Hurricanes corner?
I just want to shout out Connor, even though he's not from the Hurricanes. Swift Current Bronco Connor Geeky finishes the regular season with 99 points. One short.
One short of 100 could have been better, bud.
Is
That
that one
sucks.
short of 100?
Yeah, 100 minus
better,
1,
bud.
and this is true, is 99.
Is that the degrees of freedom?
I don't know, man. Don't bring
No,
stats
is that
into
stats?
this.
Please.
Could have been. You said Connor Geeky?
Connor Geeky.
Why do I know that name?
Because
'cause-
Morgan
yeah, do you know
Geeky
Morgan?
plays
And Will
for
Juniors.
Boston, I think.
I swear I've heard
Yes.
the name Connor Geeky before.
Yeah, because World Junior.
World Juniors,
Juniors.
absolutely World Juniors.
Oh.
Also, his
That's where you
older
get, like-
brother.
'Cause they did
What?
so good this
Celebrini,
year.
Oh, yeah,
Jaeger,
yeah.
That's where those names become a little bit more familiar.
Morgan Geeky is on Boston Bruins.
I think he was on Tampa when they won.
Okay, now I'm
fact-
done.
I'm
Okay.
fact checking. I'm fact checking what Casey just said.
What?
If he.
I think he was on Tampa. Or
No,
was he on
w-
Seattle?
Carolina,
He was on-
Seattle,
yeah, he was on
Seattle.
Seattle. I think I'm getting him confused with
He's got 100
Yanni Gord.
Hey, you just got 100 career points.
Yeah, you're getting confused with Yanni Gord.
He's got 100 career points.
Super random.
Good
But
for him. Good for him.
Where do we go
Alright,
from here?
You know what? I've got something.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Ooh.
Who wins a boxing match
Okay.
between
What? Okay, wait. If we're going on to different sports, I have a different announcement to say.
This is-
No, I think it's
no.
staying
I
in
think he's
hockey.
just.
Oh.
I think he's
No,
saying hockey.
this is hockey players.
Oh,
This is
okay,
hockey
okay,
players.
okay.
Who wins a boxing match between
Don't say your answer right away.
Ryan Reeves and Matt Rempe? If you give them both like proper time to
boxing
like
match.
train and everything, who's walking out of that the winner?
Let me.
I got my answer.
I have my answer as well.
Yeah.
Alex,
Matt Rampy.
I'm thinking Ryan Reeves.
I'm going Reeves.
I'm going
Rempe.
I'm going Rempe.
Rempe has
I
a
think
crazy reach
The
advantage.
reach is
Yeah.
such a
He's
massive
so
thing.
much taller.
I'm going to make a sign for him that just says that, Alex.
Can you get
He
the-
said-
Reeves is
you're
also
such a massive-
37.
Rempe,
I am
can you,
Rempe's biggest fan.
Rempe,
I
can you
love
punch
this guy.
me?
Yeah.
Matt Rempe
What is his
20,
asked-
He's 21. In like a boxing match, the 21-year-old's gonna beat the 37-year-old.
Is that how boxing usually goes? Like an
Oh,
old
yeah.
person doesn't win.
you look-
Like
Especially-
Mike, you put Mike
We're gonna-
Tyson
we're
in
gonna-
any of
especially
them.
when
We're
He's
gonna say
he's
this
not
now.
going to
Mike
win.
Tyson.
Well, we're
versus
gonna
Jake
figure
Paul.
that out
We're gonna-
because
Mike
Mike
Tyson
Tyson's fighting
wins.
Logan Paul soon
Jake
for
Paul,
some
Jake
reason.
Paul. Jake Paul.
Oh, same
Logan
thing.
Paul's the WWE wrestler.
Neither of them matter.
Oh,
Which is sick, by the way.
He's just great. He's a
Holy
great
cow, this is a hockey show.
no, because I would think
How much have we
experience
talked about
over
hockey? Not a
like
whole lot.
size, but that's what I'm going off of
I
with
think
my
I'm gonna
Ryan
put
Reeves.
I think I'm gonna put a counter on the show.
Congratulations
like
to
how long
TJ
we
Oshie.
don't talk about hockey.
Let's do it. I want to see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Congratulations
can I
to
bring it
TJ
back to
Oshie.
hockey? I have something excited,
Yes.
but I need help, you guys.
Bring
I'm
it back.
going to the Dallas Stars game versus Vancouver on Thursday. I need sign ideas. I can't think of anything.
Bend me over.
No, wait,
No, she's already used that one.
Right.
No, wait, no. You know what your poster is? Your poster is that Photoshop that you did from Jamie Benn's wife's.
No,
That's your
I
poster.
can't relive that experience in my life.
No, but you gotta bring it. You gotta show it to him.
I do.
Are you going for like Dallas players? Or are you going
Dallas
for
players. I want to do Matt Duchene. I want to make a sign for him, of course, but then I always just need a backup. I was thinking Tyler, but like nothing rhymes with Tyler or Sagan. Like nothing rhymes because I always go with rhyming. The best I came up with is Mason Marchment had a picture of him holding fish on his Instagram. I screenshotted that and wrote goals over the fish. So so far that's what I've got. Or like Joe Pavelski likes hunting. I want to do something with like ducks, and he likes duck hunting. Like if I just do something with that, but like I can't. I'm so stressed out. because I need to make the sign before I leave
Sam's-
tomorrow.
I'm sure there's one you
Sam-
can do with Stanko.
Sam Steele.
Sam, steal my heart.
They're also the Dallas
He's not a
Stars.
bad-looking guy.
Yeah, he's pretty cute. He has a nice
I was
mustache.
looking at Stankoven as well. Do one for 10 of it.
Yeah, Muzzy.
He looks kind of like Stuart Skinner.
Anyone with a
Actually,
mustache.
very similar to Stuart Skinner.
Who has the best mustache in the NHL?
Stuart
Philip
Skinner.
Forsberg.
No. Yes.
Philip Forsberg.
These are the
Skinner's-
same people.
Have you seen Skinner's stash? Look at that thing.
They are the same people. That's the same dude.
Look at Forsberg's mustache. Look at Forsberg's. Philip Forsberg.
Forsberg.
How's it
doesn't
going
have- Forsberg's mustache doesn't have the girth that Skinner's has.
Doesn't matter. He's got the style.
This
No,
show's
not
off
even
the rails.
close.
It has the
It
finesse.
is not even close.
No.
I can't save this anymore.
That's okay. This is
was
gonna.
on the rails in the first
That
place?
is not even
Alex, there has
close
to be
to as good as.
There's got to be
Stu.
at least one of these shows.
I didn't think that we'd have this show after how we started.
Yeah, no, me neither.
I don't think this is where we'd end up.
You played Sweet Caroline, and
Just
after
like-
that we were all
Yeah,
good to
Sweet
go.
It's
Caroline.
just a
I mean,
dramatic
Good.
overcorrection.
Yeah, really, just way
It's
back in the
gonna
other
be
direction.
such a they're gonna start watching this and be like, oh, it's a somber show, and then we just go right into it.
I mean, it's gonna work though. I think when you look at like podcasts, the podcasts that go off the rails every once in a while are the ones that are the most entertaining.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially because like we're still talking about things. It's not like we're just talking about nothing.
Yeah.
True. I
And
mean,
they're,
yeah.
they're
I could
all
talk about nothing for like
somewhat-
hours for sure.
They're all somewhat hockey
We
related.
have touched on every corner of the hockey world.
We have gone
from
everywhere.
A makeout session on the ice to a hypothetical boxing match to
I have so much to
Like,
say about
I-
the kissing though in the NHL. But
what do you have to say about kissing? in
no,
the
it's just
NHL?
like you can't wear
That's-
pride jerseys, but they can full on make out.
That
with
should
each
be your
other.
But not
sign.
what the
Just
big-
kiss.
Well, that's what I do when there's a scrum. I'll yell,
kiss.
just be like, "Kiss each other." Like at games, I'll yell that.
kiss and make up.
Kiss, please, just kiss one time.
Kiss, cap.
That could
kiss, cap.
a penalty canceler. If you kiss on the ice, you don't go in the box.
It'd be so
Literally.
funny.
Wow.
That'd be nuts. That would be insane. But
She
it'd be
loves that
imagine if
idea.
during like the kiss cam they just pan to the bench.
They did that one time with like two players. I couldn't tell you who they are. I actually don't know if it was NHL, but like they've
You'd
done
always have
that.
your camera out.
They've done that with like hockey before.
I saw I don't know if it was at a hockey game or not, but there was one where they put it on this couple in the crowd, and the girl, like, she didn't want to. This other girl came up and kissed the guy, and they both left.
Yo. That's crazy.
I'm actually going to
That's a
shift
good
to the
idea.
Montreal Canadiens for a little bit here.
Alex Newhook, yay!
So,
What do we want to talk about? The best
During-
team in the NHL.
so just
Yeah,
before,
26 and 32.
just before the Flames and Canadiens game, Martin St. Louis had to step away from the team for a little bit for personal reasons. His 16-year-old son Mason sustained an injury while playing in a game for U15 mid-Fairfield, Connecticut, and was hospitalized a week after suffering from complications from the injury. Is per an article on the NHL's website. And Marty St. Louis will be returning for the Canadiens against the Avalanche tonight. 7 p.m. Mountain, by the way. I don't watch it on TSN 2, and also RDS if you're French, and also Altitude Sports if you're in Colorado.
I would love to hear a game in French, actually. I would be really interested to hear.
I
Because
listened to
the
some of the
French-
Montreal. They get hyped.
The French already speak really quickly.
They love Caulfield. It's Caulfield.
Go field.
Does
sounds
Brian?
Russian.
Because I know Brian Mudryk does the Canadians on TSN. I think he does the French call sometimes too. I think, but like I love it's so funny how you find your specific like commentators you like the sounds of their voice. I love the Dallas call and the Nashville call. They're like two of my favorites. But like I hate TSN. Like I only like Brian Mudryk.
Honestly,
We should
most
have
of
our
the
own
American, yeah, most of the American
Once you
calls
figure that out,
are
let me know.
not good.
All you have to do
I'm gonna put that out there.
you sit on a live streaming service, you act like you're playing an NHL game, and you just commentate it.
a lot of people don't like Leah Hextall. I actually like Leah Hextall on the NHL Network. NHL Network isn't great, I don't think.
All Hextalls
But-
are bad.
Okay.
Whoa,
I don't even know if she's related. But
She's 100% related.
is she?
understand
But
you know,
how
a pretty
common of a
popular
name
name.
do you think Hextall is?
Hextall.
Also in hockey. It's just
Yeah.
two
Fair
random Hextalls that are
point.
in the same industry? I don't think so.
but
I don't know.
I don't know.
I find the American
Oh.
live commentators to be difficult to listen to. Like,
Listen to and then so I have Sportsnet now. That's how I watch all the Dallas games. And
Yeah.
you don't get to choose your broadcast with NHL Network. You used to be able to, but like if you just try and
Ron
listen
Hextall's
to.
her cousin.
Oh, okay, wait. I think I did know that. I just knew it wasn't like direct relation. But Josh Bogard and Daryl Razor from Dallas is like the best. When I met the players, I met Josh also. I was like, Josh,
Nice.
can I get a picture?
that's fun. On the when you're live streaming a WHL game, you can pick if you want the home or the away.
Oh yeah, and same with AHL too.
I
If
always
you're
go with.
if you're listening to the NHL like on the NHL app, like just listening, you can pick it. As well.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
if
I
you're
always go
listening.
with the Hitman guy because he's a legend.
Mhm.
He's the
What's cool
best.
about just with Montreal? Because like when they were playing Pittsburgh, there was 3 options. There was a French option, Pittsburgh, and then Montreal.
I want to listen to a game in French. I think that'd be fun.
C'est le bout. Yeah.
Le
Why don't you do a
Alex,
French
you
one?
lost.
Aren't you French?
Alex, you lost us
No, no,
again.
no.
You
I-
look like
I
a
know.
Phil Tremblay. So.
Oh yeah, apparently I
like a
do.
Phil
He
Trump
looks
play.
like a Phil Tremblay.
Oh
Do
boy.
you take that as a
What a
compliment?
weird
I
thing to
don't
say.
know how to take it. I mean, it's better than not looking like a Phil Tremblay, I
That
guess.
was your-
I don't
That
know.
was your dad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out Mr. Freeman. What an all-time. He looks like a Phil Tremblay.
Sick.
What
And he
are
said
you
it. My dad
talking
said
about?
it so like he was so excited. I was like, what?
Moving off of that, I'm really trying. Moving off of that, a little bit of kind of women's stuff. Sure.
I'm a woman.
You are. Why do I even try? So the Ducks.
This is gonna be our most viewed episode.
The
Oh,
Ducks PA announcer. I imagine you're saying, "Oh, let's see, you've heard about this."
wait, I don't know, but I know they had a women in hockey like weekend for the Anaheim Ducks.
So they had a women hockey weekend, yes, but Adrienne Roberson, I hope I'm saying that right. I feel like I'm not saying that right. Becomes the Ducks' first female PA announcer. From an article by Dan Arrett on the NHL.com website. Before her 4th season as full-time public addresser for the Baltimore Orioles begins on Thursday, Adrienne Roberson brought her voice to the NHL, shared PA duties for the Anaheim Ducks during a 3-2 overtime loss to the Tampa Bay Lightning at the Honda Center on Sunday. I just thought that'd be a neat little thing.
That's very cool.
That is
I
a
just
neat
thought they were
little thing.
celebrating that. I
that's-
follow the Bally Sports girl who does the Anaheim Ducks broadcast.
I just think
but-
being a PA would be so cool just in an NHL gig.
It would be fun.
Do you
Even
see
not
when
in the
they-
NHL, like even in the WHL, it'd be
Yeah.
fun.
when they have like kids do it, it's like my favorite thing. If they have like a next gen night or whatever, and like
Yeah.
kids are saying it, it's like my favorite thing ever.
I feel bad for the in-game host Grant at Flames games when he has to interview the kid after their little like intermission game because they don't talk.
At
No,
the
they never do.
They're
What-
just
at the
staring
Seattle
up
Kraken
they're staring up
game-
at themselves on the screen, and Grant's like, "How did score on that goal?"
Yeah,
At
exactly.
the Kraken
God.
game, it was a really good interview
that.
after
Oh,
the
yeah?
kids game. Yeah, it was really funny. He was just loving it, the kid. But
That's funny. I could be for the Hitman. That'd be fun.
I know.
don't
Were
know.
you saying they
Apply
got
for the
they just
job.
got a
Yeah,
new
they got a
person?
new one this season.
Oh, this
And,
season. Okay. Okay.
His name is Tilly.
It should have been
Mm.
me. Oh, the in-game host. Oh yeah, Tilly. Oh,
And he wears sunglasses
no,
inside.
Telly.
Telly.
Did you guys? Did you
He
go
wears
apply for it,
sunglasses
Alex?
inside.
What's sorry?
Did you apply for that job?
I didn't even know there was
I
an
applied
opening.
for in-game host. Yeah.
I
also applied
applied-
for mascot.
Nice.
You would have been the mascot.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I would have been Farley. Oh, that would have been fun.
I don't understand why you wear sunglasses inside.
Headache.
I don't like
the
it.
look.
Me.
It's a
headache.
bad look.
Well, actually, okay. One more last turn off something that isn't hockey.
Oh, God.
So I was a
We
big
brought him in, boys.
I was a big wrestling fan growing up.
Oh, we're really going off the
Really?
rails here.
Yeah, I was a big wrestling fan growing up. I think I've gone in my lifetime. I went to about 3 or 4 shows.
Oh, cool.
And
I didn't know that.
If you're familiar with Marvel, Dave Bautista, who played Drax, also used to be a WWE wrestler.
Yeah.
When he was on mic and doing cutting a promo and stuff, he wear sunglasses because of stage fright.
Oh.
Interesting.
So so he wore sunglasses so he couldn't see so he couldn't see the crowd, so he could actually.
If you have
Talk.
stage fright, why would you apply to be a PA announcer?
'Cause maybe he wants to, but he's just really shy.
Well, then he needs to get past
if,
it.
if you have stage fright, why would you join probably the biggest wrestling company?
Well, that's different
the
because
world.
that's different because you're also doing something else.
And it's also
Your
probably
whole
it
job
could
isn't
be
just
for a
talking to
bit, but-
people;
you're in
it's
front of people,
also,
though.
yeah. But I mean, he didn't have stage fright when he was wrestling, I assume.
Telly's talking for 15 seconds.
Yeah. Why does he have stage fright? There's like 30 people at Hurrmen games. And this is coming
I
from
wanna
someone who
apply for
loves
that
going
job.
to Hurrmen games.
I hope it comes up again
Like,
in the summer. I'm gonna apply
Shot
for
in
it.
the dark.
Like, I mean, like that's not a diss. That's just
No, it's
it just is. Like,
Yeah.
There's 30 people. When I went to the Wranglers game on a Friday afternoon, there was maybe like 50 people at
Do you
the
guys
game.
know how many people come up for Roughnecks games?
tons.
Tons.
But that's
Yeah.
because all their games are always on a Friday or Saturday night, and the
True.
tickets are dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Versus the Wranglers and the Hitmen, they play on like Tuesday
Yeah.
afternoons.
Yeah.
It's like
they play Tuesday during school hours.
yeah, Tuesday during school hours, Sunday mornings. It's like
Yeah.
obviously
People gotta go to church.
People
do you
go
guys
to
know,
church.
Do the Roughnecks have like full-time jobs?
Yeah.
And this play
Oh,
this for
absolutely.
fun?
yeah.
They do.
oh yeah, they get paid somewhat, but
Mhm.
like less than
That's cool, though.
CFL players.
They're just living their dream though,
Oh yeah, they're having fun.
with the boys on their team.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that song? Living the dream with the boys. Chucky Slick.
No.
Look it up. Look it up right now.
Is it in OMT,
Please,
Alex?
someone look it up, please.
Big stretch.
How much do lacrosse players make? Professional
They
lacrosse
need to have a
players in
second
the
job.
NLL earn an average salary of $19,000 per season.
Ooh.
Yeah, you need a
Honestly?
second job.
Yeah.
Dream job right now. Just kidding.
NLL?
That's crazy. Well, most of them are firefighters. I'm pretty sure. 'Cause
Oh,
they're just
okay.
big.
Yeah.
Those are big boys.
They're big boys.
What song was it?
Living the dream, Chucky Slick. I can't believe you guys literally need to listen to this when we're out of here, because like it was a crucial part in my high school life, which makes sense because you guys were in like grade 3 at that point. So
You know what? Yeah, when did you graduate?
2012.
Okay, so I'm 5 years younger than you.
I graduated 10 years later.
I graduated.
I was 9
I
years.
graduated
So
5 years later.
we were.
I was 9 years later.
I could see Merrick like listening to Chucky Slick when he was like not. How old were you? Would have been 10
Riding
at
in
that
the-
point, or
No, I was born in 04. So I
Okay,
would've been
okay.
8.
Riding in Mama Robinson's caravan. Mom, put on Chucky Slick.
yeah, literally.
You know, there was two people that when I was a kid I was play Black Eyed Peas. I got a
You
feeling
seem like the type.
and play Bon Jovi.
That's his like
Also
warm up
that.
songs going hockey. Or his
I didn't play
pump-up
hockey then. I
songs.
played soccer.
Oh really?
I didn't play hockey till 2014.
Oh.
I didn't play hockey until 2012.
Your
Oddly enough,
attitude
in case you
seems
graduated.
different.
Hey.
Mike
Hey,
Richards.
Mike Richards.
Mike Richards.
That's a callback. Funny callback, guys.
Ah.
Since we have a pretty long song ahead of us, I'm going to wrap the show there.
we have wrapped
With
up this.
Mike Richards.
Wait, please send me good vibes. I'm trying to meet Joe Pavelski on Thursday. Please send me good vibes. Last time he just ignores me and pretends to be on his phone.
We are gonna put a bow
Wow,
on.
you
You're
got-
sure he's not actually on his phone?
no, he literally he's walking out of the hotel. He's kind of like
You got Big
Then,
League
like,
by
just,
Joe
like-
Pavelski.
No, I did. That's why I try and go early because I know he's probably just like such a routine-based person. So I'm
They
like, I
all
don't want
are,
to throw
yeah.
that off.
Oh, yeah.
You see the Christmas gifts that are like horribly wrapped and they're just like a bunch of things thrown together.
Sure.
That's what this. No, that's what this show is. and
I'm
we're putting
trying
a
to
bow
wrap
on
this up, honestly.
Yeah, we're
putting a
putting a
bow
bow on this.
Yes.
An
Uh,
avocado.
We're all at a tape. Let's just wrap it up.
Yeah, for this week, for Goes Goes Everyone, it's Alex Burko with Casey Friedman,
Bye.
Merrick Robinson,
See ya.
Phil Trombley,
Yeah.
Braden Redshaw.
Yeah.
And Casey, we're not going to see you for a couple weeks, eh?
No, because I'll be celebrating Easter at home. I'm so excited.
So have
and
fun.
celebrating the Dallas Stars.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
We'll see her in the
have fun
news.
going home.
Woman tracks down the Dallas Stars.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Joe Pavelski kidnapped.
For the rest of everyone
I'm
else,
actually scared of meeting Joe Pavelski and fainting, actually.
for the rest of everyone else, have a lovely week. We will see you guys next week. Casey, have fun on your vacation heading home.